Is it common for people being falsely accused of a breath test refusal? Attorney Michael Munoz says, yes, I have seen that. And that's usually because the police officer believes that the person either wasn't complying with their request, the police officer might have been very impatient, or not wanted to wait for the person's response. I have seen situations where people flatly just did not refuse, but it comes back and it says they did refuse. Some examples, and some of the most common examples, are when people are upset. They're very common when someone gets arrested for a DUI, that they're distraught, upset, crying. When they're taken back to the situation sometimes, they're very upset and they're crying. The officer says, hey, I need to read this to you before I take a blood test. Then they ask for consent. The person might say, well, I want to read this first, or I want to stop crying. Give me a second. Sometimes when an officer is impatient, he'll just say, well, never mind. And they'll call that a refusal. Well, these are the cases that the refusal must be fought, and we have to request an MVP hearing. That is where you need a lawyer to fight for you to prove that the person never actually refused. That this is a situation where the officer just was impatient and was unwilling to let the person read the form or answer the person's questions regarding what it meant to take a blood or breath test. For a free phone consultation, contact attorney Michael Munoz at 480-378-0807 or visit him on the website at www.fightduiarizona.com.